The summer sizzle is on once again across the Pacific Northwest as some of the warmest temperatures of the season are expected as early as the end of this week. We are expecting to climb up into the 80s and even into the 90s for much of the Portland-Vancouver metro area. Thanks so much for joining us here on KOIN 6 News. I'm meteorologist Josh Kozar. We've got a lot to unpack, especially as the sunshine has once again returned to much of our area. Right now, taking a live look out over downtown Portland, hard to see any of that cloud coverage, especially when we've been so used to it over the past several weeks. The end of April, beginning of May, starting with below average temperatures and very soggy conditions. That all changes with our first round of 80-degree heat come Thursday. That's where the sunny skies will continue. But we haven't seen or felt the 80-degree temperatures since about October 8th. That was back in 2023. So it's been a little bit more than 6 months since we have felt those summer-like temperatures return to our area. Now, it's going to be a rapid warming trend for much of our area, going all the way to the 80s as early as Thursday, Friday. Let's just go ahead and surpass the 80s and go straight to 90 degrees. That's where many records will likely be broken for Friday, and we tiptoe around that record of 91 degrees on Saturday with an expected high of about 88. So summer definitely coming in at full force. Now, on average, we typically see our first 80-degree temperature here in the city right around May 8th. So right on track for us, but it's happened as early as April 16th of 1947. Now, like I mentioned, we go from the 80s straight up into the 90s, and we don't typically see our first 90-degree temperature until June 18th. But it's happened as early as the end of April. That was back in 1998. So definitely above average temperatures coming in full force just a little bit sooner than what we are typically used to seeing. Now, with this excessive heat once again returning, we got to keep safety at the forefront. It's a friendly reminder to check the back seat for any children, for maybe our four-legged friends. It's not worth leaving anyone in the back seat for any amount of time, especially when air temperatures outside hit 90 degrees. It only takes about 20 minutes for the interior of your vehicle to feel closer to about 120 degrees. So definitely want to be using some safety tips here in the coming days, especially if you want to cool off in the coming days. Waterways may be less than ideal, especially as those warmer temperatures help to melt a lot of the mountain snow. That could potentially drop some of our river and stream temperatures back below the 40s and 50s that we are already experiencing. So if you do have to be out in the waterways in the coming days, maybe boating, make sure that you are wearing your life vest because cold water shock is for real and hypothermia is a very real danger as we work our way through the next several days. We'll go ahead and give you that look at our 7-day forecast as we expect to see those temperatures warm rapidly, stabilizing Saturday with a high of about 88. Moms, well, you get the sunshine and temperatures feeling very much so like the summer season with an expected high of 80 degrees on Sunday. Now, the above average temperatures take us into the beginning of next week as well as we fall back into the mid-70s. But the wind on Thursday, that's going to be a northeasterly wind, downsloping winds. Those warm up, speed up, and dry up. Thus, the rapid warming trend not only on Thursday back into the 80s, but back to the 90s for Friday as the summer heat once again returns to our region. So definitely going to be a warm round of temperatures for us here in the coming days. Now's the time to prepare and soak up the summer sun as the sunshine has already returned to our area. Thanks so much for joining us here for this special weather report right here on KOIN 6 News. Of course, we'll have the latest updates coming up at 4 o'clock this evening. We'll go ahead and give you one final live look out towards downtown Portland with the bright blue sunny skies as warmer summer-like temperatures quickly approach.